It's the European Championship final. Italy in blue against Poland in red for gold, and it's Leon who carries on exactly as he left off in the semi-final, high and off the hands. 19 points as well against Serbia. Quarters, don't forget about that one from Leon, but he's already recorded the world's fastest serve in this competition. The noise here in Rome is deafening. Big hammer from Lavia. And there's a let called by the first referee, I think, for another ball being in play. We're about to find out.
Replay.
And it's a replay because the ball was on the back of the court as Italy were attacking. Well, for Poland, Kaczmarek. Huber serving, came off the bench in the game against the USA in the VNL. Bianek started, Janusz, Koronowski, Slivka and Leon, so just that one change from the team that won the VNL in Gdansk 2 months ago. Leon slivers one to the line. Leon's 2 from 2 so far and looking dangerous. Out of system play, Slivka does a lot of mopping up for this team in the setting department. A key cog in this vehicle. Italy against France were nothing short of sensational. The coaching staff saying their defense was incredible, but the way that they served as well, insane. But it's the serving of Norbert Huber who gets Poland off to the dream start. 3-0. Italy will be disappointed that the let went against them, but that's too good. Straight through the seam. Palazzo, Lavia letting it drop. Italy call an early timeout.
Attento anche sulle palle alte che fa anche qualche pallonetto.
Well, that Italian performance.
Ragazzi, su queste zone, nelle zone di conflitto, Dani, non so se l'avete valutata fuori, se no è meglio vedervi in due, come avete fatto lì. Andiamo in due, ma non rimaniamo a guardare questa cosa.
In the Polish performance against Slovenia, 25 for Wilfredo Leon, 10 for Huber. No aces on that day for Huber, but one already for Yashimski's new middleman. I think they've made a very good addition to an already very good side. The Italian fans silenced temporarily from this good start. Ace! Huber goes straight to the bench. Bartosz Kurek gives it straight back to him. You can't see this on the side, but Huber looks straight towards his captain in the bench. 2 aces in a row. Lavia, Palazzo have it all to do here with Micheletto. It's the perfect start for Poland. And finally there's an error from Huber. Kaczmarek on the front court now as that only just missed. Galassi, Romano on the front for Italy. Big service pressure. Slivka puts the ball into the perfect spot. Leon just misses the sideline. First miss from Wilfredo Leon. The Italian fans tries to go cross-body here, Leon. Opens up nicely, but just drags it. One into the net this time. The World Championship final where Italy won 3-1 Micheletto, Romano, Russo came off the bench for Galassi, Lavia, all part of that team. And Zani misses out in this squad due to some health issues, so we hope he gets well soon for Poland in the World Championship final. Semeniuk started that day on the outside for 11 points. There was no Leon, but he started outside with Slivka, Biniek, Kołanowski in the middle, Janusz and Kurek. So a fair few changes for Poland from that World Championship final 2 years ago. Vital Heinen still the coach of Poland, as Leon goes 3 from 4 from the outside. Kept with the likes of Kubiak and Kurek in that Polish side. Slivka and Semeniuk, Kaczmarek kept on the side in those years, but this is very much now their team and their time to shine. Wilfredo Leon. He's recorded the fastest serve in the world this competition against Denmark. He started slow behind the service line in the semi-finals, but then he found his rhythm. 138.5 kilometers an hour, the serve from Leon. Satorsky gets underneath the ball, sitting on the angle. Chance for Romano, he's shut down. Kołanowski, Slivka, double trouble. And this is a very different start for Italy than we saw against France. Defense is off, 2 up. As soon as that ball has a long distance to travel, he loves swinging down that area. Romano can hit more angles with a closer set. The service pressure is certainly intact with Kołanowski now. Sensational serving from Poland has got them off to the perfect start here in Rome. Palazzo being bullied by Kołanowski. Kurek loves it. Such a difficult serve, fast, dipping, but Lavia puts it in a good spot. Romano stays high, chases on. Kaczmarek pushes the ball forward, but it's a free ball for the Italians. Width and speed to Micheletto. Leon, what a dig from Leon. Second opportunity, hammered to the line for Romano. Italy are alive and kicking. What a start. The line open for business. Poland are doing a good job of trying to keep this crowd quiet. And you can still hear the Polish fans. Just to the right of your screen, you can see a fair amount of Polish fans. They travel everywhere. Marcin Janusz. Serve to the front court receiver. Big from Micheletto. Game on. Italy have woke up here in Rome. Width and speed, losing the blocker. Huber committed with the middle. Kaczmarek dived into the angle. Lines open for business for Micheletto. Leon serve, front court. Kaczmarek goes off the block. This is a big opportunity for Italy. Romano again. Janusz is parked still, manages to react. Leon speeds up his arm. My word! It's quite sensational from Leon. You see him almost jump slow and then speed the arm up. The generational talent, Wilfredo Leon. Bosch. Unbelievable. unbelievable. Italy decided to pull the blockers because they thought Leon could not crunch that. Leon could crunch that. Fans here stayed way beyond the semi-final to try and have a chat and a photo with their heroes. If they win this evening, you expect the parties outside to go on for a long time. Huber on time, they run the middle. We haven't seen so much of Slivka yet offensively, but I think that means that everything is cooking just fine. Slivka in there to add all that stability that he does, pass incredibly well, and if he passes first, well then Poland will be just fine in an attacking sense of things. Huber again, 2 aces, make that 3 for Norbert Huber. Giving it all the swag to the bench once again. Bednarz is laughing with how fired up Huber is right here. And Huber's changed his game twice behind the service line.
Cercate di stare un pochino più morbidi con ste braccia. Abbiamo detto una cosa, dobbiamo limitare questa cosa qui, nel senso che questi palloni li dobbiamo trasformare in palloni che giochiamo noi, anche palla alta. Quindi adesso mi raccomando, sciolti con ste cazzo di braccia, raga, la teniamo alta e la giochiamo, e poi dobbiamo difendere qualche pallone possibile e senza fretta. Cominciamo
To win big games like this, you need special performances, and Huber has started sensationally well. A kill in the middle, 2 big runs of serves. Big front court this for Poland as well. Leon at 4, Koronowski in the middle. Good time out from the Georgi, just to try and subdue Norbert Huber. Well, Oleg Slivka was telling me that Grbić seems like a cool customer on the surface, but they've seen his heart rate monitor and it certainly gets up. Regulation work from Poland. Koronowski, Huber ticking the score over, and meaning that not everything is reliant on the outside. Again, Slivka's been served often enough early on here, and he's popped the ball in wonderfully. Giannelli, second tempo. Micheletto sends the crowd crazy here. A bit of DIY. Blassi takes the middle. Then the gaps appear. Good setting from Giannelli, running the pipe. Slivka has no chance. And now as Italy try and enforce their way into the game, the errors might come just by trying that little bit too hard. Leon has won games with his serve before. He's just fired a rocket. 1-2-8. Slivka, scoop from Lavia. But it's Slivka's first kill. Underpinned by the service pressure of Wilfredo Leon. This has been a real opening set performance from Poland. They've pushed from the service line, they've passed well, they've run the middles. And Leon is at the races, 4 from 5. One big serve already. And it's another rocket from Leon, 3 up in the block. And Lavia's gone over the top, as if the Polish blockers weren't there. the ball away from a high out-of-system set. Did it go through or did it go over? Can't tell from there. Poland have scored a tournament high 3.9 blocks a set in this competition. So let's see how that fares. Slivka looking for a touch here. Challenges coming from the Italians. They look certain. Gianelli says no way, not off me. Galassi says not off me either. So we go to Hawkeye to see if there was a touch.
No, we are checking the block touch. Block. No. 5 seconds left, he told me for the block touch. Yeah, okay.
Was there a touch? Successful challenge. They were absolutely certain, the Italians, weren't they? Still a 4-point game for Poland. Lavia, 19 points in that World Championship final, goes after Leon. Janusz sends it back to Kaczmarek. It's smart. The pass sends the middle blocker one way towards the middle, and then it's just flipped back from Janusz here. Just a one step before getting out right to left. Polish fans are loving it. Kołanowski, who had a great first spell behind the service line, goes again. Micheletto, DIY straight into the block of Norbert Huber. It's a huge play for Poland, and Huber's in the thick of it again. Norbert Huber has had an opening set to remember here. Look at the face on him. Kołanowski, the service pressure out the gate from Poland is absolutely sensational, and because of that, Italy are having to work so hard to score. Micheletto with a high swing off the top of the hands. It's a great swing from a situation where he's up against it. Leon, short ball this time, and Slivka again, 2 from 2. In the Champions League final, he was given a lot of the ball early on, Slivka. Kaczmarek wasn't quite firing, and the way that Zaksa wanted to run was give a lot of the ball to Kaczmarek and not so much to Slivka, but he delivers when called upon. And when you have the physicality of Leon, who's so high and physical, other outsides have to be creative with their arm and turn angles. Romano can also turn angles from that right side. Lavia passing and running down the pipe, trying to hold the middle. Romano at full stretch there, trying to find a swing. The speed of the pass dictated the speed of the offense. Simone Gianelli. Everyone thought he would be at Trentino forever, but he swapped Trentino for Perugia. Olympic silver medalist alongside Zaitsev, Juan Terena, and the only one still part of this squad. It was decided after that Olympic Games that they needed an overhaul, the Italians. And here they are. Slivka again with this float serve deep on Lavia, who just almost makes a deep breath after shanking the pass. Janusz, Sikorski's all over it. Slivka from the right, just flourishing on the left and on the right. He stays calm, while everyone else fires up around him. Before the game, you saw Slivka and Kurek embrace on the side. And while Kurek's on the bench, the captain, Slivka is the leader of this side. Big crush from Slivka, great pass from Balasso, better from Italy. The first passes in the game. All of a sudden, Norbert Huber at 2:07 is going to find it more and more difficult to keep up with the speed of play. If that ball's off the net, Huber will be fine. He gets across okay there, doesn't quite penetrate, but the game is too fast there from the Italians. Sikorski, Slivka, Leon up against Micheletto. Sikorski makes it look so easy, and that is not so easy. And that is Poland in this opening set, hook, line and sinker. First pass has been on point, everything else has been easy enough from there. And I think you have to give some credit to Norbert Huber for his serving at the beginning of the set to give that 3 or 4 point buffer that maybe took a bit of pressure for Poland for the time being. Leon, free meal ticket. He won't have many easier this evening than that one. We are seeing the very best of Leon in this Final Four, and that guy loves it. It's Huber time. Well, Spertoli came off the bench in the semi-final and changed the game with 3 or 4 aces in a row against Engepet in France, and he's done it again. He is the man for these situations. Bring him on cold and he will heat up from behind the service line.
He will not change now. He will continue to go on Leo. But listen to me. Listen, I understand the urge you want to take every ball. But even yesterday, fourth set, even now, guys, the balls are going out. Okay, this one went out. So watch out if it comes to your shoulders. Okay, leave it. Okay, risk the game.
Italy, Poland is off to the perfect start. Huber's serving the main difference. 4 aces for Poland, just that one for Spertoli, who's back in again, having changed the game in the first set. He's gone again after Slivka. This time Poland are off the net and under pressure. Janusz, back to Slivka, who spreads it a little bit tight. And Leon, with the tip this time, is covered. Italy to erupt the stadium. Leon, block, out. And the crowd now start to get behind their team. Out of system, the service pressure's coming from Italy, and it means that they're getting chances in transition because they've got a point on Leon and managed to get a serve off of Slivka. This time it's out of bounds, but Spertoli certainly doing his job. Russo back in. incredible that he's fit enough after missing the semi-finals. The service pressure straight back from Poland is incredible. Lavia chases on Slivka on the floor. Leon, is there a touch? Doesn't matter. Italy's level slowly increasing. Lavia goes cross-body and Leon can't quite convert. Still 5 between the two teams. Poland need 2. It's a long way back here for the Italians, but this is going to be a marathon. Poland have just come out the blocks flying. Zatorski passing perfectly. Leon with 2 up, the speed of the offense thrilling. Back again, this time Kolasinac stops Kaczmarek. It looks as if the ball's slightly lowered inside again. Not for Leon, but Janusz. Kaczmarek tries to pad off the middle, and the middle's too quick. Well, regardless of what happens, Italy is starting to get some real momentum. 2 stuffies in a row from Italy. Timeout garbage. Look at Gianelli now, feeling himself. And Italy will know that once they get the Polish opposite in their pocket, they have a real opportunity.
Hey, guys.
Italy have struck back. Well, Gurbic, Coach Slivka, Koronovsky, Semenyuk, Kaczmarek and Zatorski, whilst at Zaxa, he also worked with Roberto Russo at Perugia. Lorenzetti now in Perugia as they look to bounce back from what was a great league campaign that ended really poorly last year, winning almost every game, I think, of Syria. Kajoji, on the other hand, whilst coaching Zaxa, coached Mateusz Piniak. Yes, he's out injured, but Semenyuk as well. He also coached Popivchak at Jastrzębski when he spent a season there. Services out the back. That's 1 for Gurbic. Wilfredo Leon has served at big times and in tighter times than having a 4-point lead at the end of the opening set. Oh, it's a netband. No, it's not. It's kept alive. Italy somehow keep that off the floor. And there you have it. Lukas Kaczmarek finds the floor eventually. Poland take the opening set. They've come out absolutely flying. Gianelli with fantastic reactions, Galassi as well. And Kaczmarek finds the baseline. Big, high, smooth swing from the Zaxa man. Well, there's the opening set from the Palazzo dello Sport here in Rome, but also more attacks as well, and I think that's a product of the top serving that they've come out here with. Managed to knock Italy back a little bit, make some digs. It's very quiet here in between sets. Poland hitting the ball often enough straight down the middle. Hawkeye giving us the best graphics in the game. All depends really of tactical wise if they're going after the front court receiver in that situation. If they have a target in mind to go after. Palazzo was the target early on, wasn't he? Poland had some success on the Italian libero. Norbert Huber, so far the unlikely hero of the Polish first set performance, but Italy have some incredible depth. Set 2 coming our way very shortly.